Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You start by validating access. Know the remote host IP or DNS and which SSH port to use. Once confirmed, make sure you have credentials, either a private key or the account password, because the client needs one or the other to authenticate. Open your terminal now and type the basic connect command. SSH user at host P22. This begins the handshake. The client and server will agree on protocols and ciphers before credentials are requested. So starting here moves the process forward immediately. Once the initial handshake runs, you authenticate. If using key-based auth, install your public key with SSH copy ID user at host or manually append it to /. SSH/authorized keys. This avoids typing passwords each time. Make sure permissions are strict. Set /. SSH to 700 and authorized keys to 600 so SSH enforces private key protection. If this is your first connection, SSH will show a fingerprint, verify it, then accept once to trust the host. After that, you finish by confirming an interactive shell or running a quick command like SSH user at host uptime to verify you can execute remote commands. If something goes wrong, make sure the server has SSHD running and that the port isn't blocked. Test reachability with NCVZ host 22 or Telnet host 22. Also inspect server logs, /var/log/auth. Log, and your local /. SSH/config for mismatched options. If key auth fails, re-upload the public key and recheck permissions. Fixing those usually resolves most issues.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.